How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more ARK news, and we've got a good one today. The Megaraptor reveal, a build contest vote, and extra life and more. And oh my god, this thing looks scary AF. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting fluffy Indoraptor vibes. With actually, yeah, pretty much fluffy Indoraptor vibes. I mean, look at that. You see just those ominous glowing eyes. Look at the eyes. They're just glowing. And it's just sneaking up on you. Those massive claws. This thing's gonna be terrifying. And I can't wait to see it. Oh, and you can see more. Oh my gosh. So, from the looks of it, it looks like it may be spawning in maybe the Redwoods area, I think. Or it could be spawning in the plain old jungle. Maybe the swamp, because of how distorted the tree branches are. Some people are saying they look burnt, but I beg to differ. I think they look distorted, but look at this right up here. How curvy it looks, like a vine. And we know the underground area has those. So who knows, they could spawn in the underground aberration area. It may not spawn on the surface, which would make the underground area that much more terrifying, in all honesty. But if they do spawn on the surface, I'm willing to bet redwoods or swamp. If the swamp, then the swamp just got that much more terrifying, because the swamp you already have to worry about things like capros, and then now you gotta worry about this, and then in the redwoods you already gotta worry about things like thylas. Now you gotta worry about this. This thing's gonna be scary. I know it. And I can't wait, because it's launching September 30th. So spooky season is just starting. I think this is a perfect time to introduce something like that, because spooky season, this is a great way to start off spooky season. Yeah, so I'm keen to see just how terrifying this thing is. I'm really keen to see. I'm willing to bet you're gonna die a lot when you're trying to tame this thing. I'm willing to bet it's gonna be very hard to tame. So I don't know. Am I gonna be able to get a breeding pair, or am I just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna tame one wild one and just hope for the best? I hope the taming method isn't too crazy. That's what I'm hoping. I hope it's not too crazy, because if it is super crazy, like oh, what's that one creature that has that absolutely insane taming method? It's so insane that it's like a what was that one ARK edition? It had a taming method so crazy that I absolutely hated it. I can't remember. I want to say it was not really the Dinotherium. Maybe the Dinotherium? I don't know. But, oh, it wasn't an ARK edition. It was the Carcharodontosaurus. Yeah. That thing's taming method, oh my gosh, such a pain in the butt. And don't even get me started on the Rhiniognathus. Just never impregnating. So hopefully this thing ain't too big of a pain in the butt. If it is, we'll see. Of course, you got your weekly mod spotlight, and then the extra life. This we have a big change in the vote standing. So Giga is now in first place. I think it's just because it's a classic and people want to see it either reskin. What I want to see from the Giga, like if it gets reskinned, like cool, but I would love to see it be able to fit in the tech cave like the Carcharodontosaurus. I know some people want it to have the abilities of the Paleo Giga from that mod. That may or may not happen. So the Giga, I kind of have mixed feelings for. I'm for it if it will fit in the tech cave, because it'll make the tech cave easier. Like Carcharodontosaurus, Gigas are easier to tame than Carcharodontosaurus. If you beg to differ, I'm sorry, but we just have opposing opinions. I'm sorry, I'm 100% Team Giga when it comes to taming. Carcharodontosaurus, I do tame them, but they are a pain in the butt to tame, in my opinion. Giga's so much easier. More expensive? 100%. But it's worth it, in my opinion. And they'll be even more worth it. Honestly, I would love for Giga to receive a TLC that makes it better than Carcharodontosaurus. I would love to see it leave Carcharodontosaurus in the dust. That'd make my day. Megalosaurus went up. That I like. If they make Megalosaurus, if they do away with the whole sleep pattern of the Megalosaurus, I will be so happy. So happy. That sleep pattern is just so annoying. I hate it. Yeah, I hate it where it's worthless in the day. It's only worth something during the night, but most people don't want to play ARK during the night because you can't see what you're doing, so they want it to play during the day, and the Megalosaurus is completely useless. You might as well throw it in the trash. That's just me. That's just me. If they do away with the day-night cycle, I'm happy, but if they TLC it and keep the day-night cycle the way it is, it's just a wasted TLC. That's just my opinion. Araneo went down. Kind of disappointed in that. I would appreciate a jumping spider, but it went down. It's still in third place, though. They're going for the top 4. And then the Quetz is in 4th place, so it's going up. It'll probably get an okay TLC. The Quetz doesn't really need too much of a TLC just because, like, it doesn't have the abilities that we want. If they give it some wicked cool abilities, then that's worth a TLC, but aside from that, okay. Thylacoleo dropped to 5th place. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Yes, thank you. Get the Thyla out of there. Thyla is fine the way it is. It does not need a TLC. I don't know why people think the Thyla needs a TLC. It's fine the way it is. That's a wasted TLC creature. So everyone who's donating for Giga, Megalosaurus, Quetz, like, you knock the Thyla out of there, thank goodness. Thyla would be a wasted TLC in my opinion. It's fine. And do I love the Thyla? Absolutely. Do I think it needs a TLC? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is fine the way it is. Leave it be. The Bronto went down a little, so that was kind of interesting. Plesiosaur went up. Megalodon went up. Kind of don't like that though. I think the Megalodon, I don't know, the Helicoprion or Helicoprion. Ever since it was introduced, I'm like, no, get rid of the Megalodon. I think Megalodon spawns need to be nerfed big time. There are just way too many Megalodon in the game. Way too many. Carno went up. interesting. And now Compi's on the top 10. That is interesting. So apparently people want Compis to get a little love. Which, hey, I'm not opposed to. There are plenty of shoulder pets out there that are just not used. A lot of people use them for storage boxes. Like me, that's pretty much what I do with my Compis. They're living storage boxes, and I will name them. If I don't feel like crafting a storage box and taming something is really easy, like I will knock out a Compi or a Dodo and literally turn them into a living storage box. I'll put them close enough to a feeding trough to keep them alive, but yeah, just level up weight. That's pretty much what I'll do. But yeah, up to 4 TLCs can be unlocked, and then I think I heard a rumor that Wildcard is going to pick an additional 2 of their choosing. I don't know. It says here only 4, so I don't know where that rumor came from. Or if the top 2 community ones, I don't know where that rumor of Wildcard picking ones of their own. I don't know who came up with that. But yeah, here's how you vote. These are the creatures you cannot vote for. Honestly, they should have added Thyla to that list. I mean, because even though they have not had a TLC, they honestly do not need one. My opinion, Gigantopithecus, even though it's already had a TLC, it needs another one because it's still pretty... yeah. So, they'll be revealed throughout the month of November. There'll be an in-game extra life event instead of the live stream. And then the template contest, the voting is now live. So, oh yeah, the TLC, the handpick. No, there is no handpick from this. It's from this, because there are 2 templates. There'll be one by the community, and then 2 that Wildcard will decide a winner. So yeah, there are going to be 4 builds introduced, and you're gonna vote for it just like you would for community creature votes. So whichever you prefer. So if you want the big cat, you drag it to the top. Or if you want Frontier Cabin, you drag it to the top, you know, whatever. I have not voted yet, but I will vote in a minute. So, here are the finalists. The Taj Mahal, the mini Taj Mahal, which looks pretty dang cool. I kind of like this one. The residential base looks pretty neat. I kind of like that one. The big dodo, I'm curious as to what the inside looks like. I'm genuinely curious as to what the inside of it looks like. A frontier cabin. Okay, I'm not opposed to cabins. Cabins are pretty cool. A big cat. Again, I want to see what the inside looks like. But, you know, I can see people, like, making bases out of these things. And, gosh, I mean, let me tell you, some of the bases here are crazy. All in one base. This thing is massive. And I have a base. It doesn't look like this. Doesn't look like this one. But it is massive as well. And I'm going to do a base tour video. That is going to be Monday's base tour. Spoiler. Monday's base tour is going to be showing off. I did not build this base. But I have a base that's pretty similar to it. So yeah, I cannot wait to show that off on Monday's video. Then we have the Timberest. Interesting concept. Very interesting. Yeah. The Magic Tower. Pretty neat looking. Okay. The Dino Stable. So this is just an add-on to your current base. This is not a base in and of itself. It's just something you would add to your current base. And then your modern single-story home. This I really... Ooh, this one I like quite a bit. I like them all. It's hard to pick. Ooh, there's not one I dislike, to be honest. Because they all... I can see all of them being so useful. I do need to see the inside of the statues, though. That's the one thing about the dodo and the cat. I do need to see what they look like in the inside, because if they're just for show, if they're just for display, I think whoever posted these, they need to show what it looks like on the inside, because if it has utility on the inside, I'm more inclined to vote for it. But if it's just for display purposes, then I'm less inclined to vote for it. I don't know. I'm not gonna let that affect the order, but I do like all of these. I'm probably gonna pick between the cat and the dodo and have one of them higher up on the list than the other. But yeah, I like all of them, so that's gonna be fun. Community creature submissions still are not open, but a recap, they need to fit the theme of Genesis 1. Proposed features are meant to inspire the design, but certain aspects may still be modified. Has to be a real-world extinct / prehistoric creature, and supplemental information like wiki links, images, art is preferred. So yeah, so this probably will not open until after Valguero launches, I'm willing to bet. But who knows, it could launch early, or could open earlier. Could open after this is done. I'm willing to bet as soon as this voting is done, this will open up. ARK Apocalypse. Here's your bonus rates for the week. And then, of course, the community corner. And then you have your fan art, which never gets old. Yeah, the fan art never gets old. And then photo mode. Gosh, some of these photos in photo mode do not look real, but they look so good. Gosh, some of these look so good. But yeah, that's pretty much wrapping it up for this week's news. I cannot wait to see this sucker in action. I get chills just looking at it. But yeah, the fact that it's not... Hopefully it's not going to be like a raptor just pouncing on you and everything. Hopefully it'll be more like a mid-sized creature. Because if you look at the size comparison, you can obviously tell it's a lot bigger than your average raptor. So hopefully, I'm hoping it's not a disappointment, because I know a lot of people were upset when this thing won the vote. I know a lot of people are like, oh great, this is going to be a waste. So but it looks like it's not gonna be a waste. And I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. Wait for the launch of Elgaro. So, yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.